What up guys, this is Monkey Figure Reviews, and today we are back with another Figures News Updates video regarding an upcoming Ichiban Kuji series. The name of this series is called One Piece Treasure Cruise Volume 2, as you can see in front of you, and the release date is the 12th of June 2021 this year. Now previously we had the Treasure Cruise Volume 1, so I guess that's popular and they decided to roll with it, hence we have this Volume 2. And just by looking at this banner, you can tell we have a very interesting character, which is one of the current Yonkos, Blackbeard. And I believe that this figure will be the first big size post-time skip figure of Blackbeard. I believe so. Correct me if I'm wrong. And because of that, I believe a lot of people will be interested in him. This image is basically, it shows all the prices, all the figures, but it will be too small for you to see. It's actually on the Ichiban Kuji website, and we have it cut out so we can have a better look. So for price A, we are getting the future Pirate King, Monkey D. Luffy. His height is 15 cm, and in case you are unfamiliar with this series, essentially they're just basing the figures on some of the designs, the artworks from the Treasure Cruise game. So this case is he's based on this image. So for Luffy, I think the quality, the style is kind of standard with the Ichiban Kujis of, I think, the Treasure Cruise Volume 1. They're all quite similar. So face looks pretty decent, though I think that he doesn't really look like Luffy, even just by comparing between these two. Just a little bit off could be the way they shape the head, the face, or the proportions. Rest of the body, I think you can see the details for yourself, like the creases, etc. No shading as far as I can tell. And of course his right arm is doing the haki punch with the flames. I'm not sure what's it called again. Is it called Red Hawk? I can't remember. And the straw hat details as well at the back. And I think that this is just some design. I don't believe that this will be the actual base. So I would be very surprised if it turns out to be like this, because usually it's just a black dowel base with some sort of transparent support for the figure. So I don't think that they will change it this time. I don't think so. Alright, so that's it for Luffy. Now this is price B, which is Blackbeard. His height is 16 cm, and like I said, I believe a lot of people will be buying this because he is the first post-time skip figure of Blackbeard. I love his design actually. He just looks so much more confident and badass. And like the coat makes him look like Doflamingo to some extent. And even the beard itself is tight now. He has a beard. I don't think he has a beard previously. The guns, I think the details, similarly, you can just see for yourself. We don't have many images to look through. And the right arm, we have him using his the dark fruit, devil fruit powers. I do find weird that they didn't do the same for the left hand, because if you just look behind here, it shows that he's actually using what is it called again? Is it Gura Gura Nomi? The earthquake fruit, so you can see the cracks in the atmosphere. Maybe they thought that it's just too much effort, so they didn't do it. And his left arm his left hand essentially is more naked compared to the right hand. But I do think that if they have added that in, it will be really cool, really badass. Alright, I think he looks great from as far as I can tell from this photo. And similarly, I don't think that the base will be like this. I think it's just gonna be a black normal base. Also, we have actually another Ichiban Kuji coming out after this, which I haven't talked about, which includes Kaido and Big Mom. I think that it would be really cool if you can put Blackbeard next to those two, and they are more or less roughly the same size, and get some Shanks coming in, and you have the 4 current Yonkos. Even Whitebeard figure from previously will look very cool with the whole Yonko set. This is price C, featuring Sabo. His height is 15 cm. We don't really have the full image of the figure. A bit of him is cut off. But from this image, he's supposed to be using the Mera Mera no Mi as well as Dragon Claw. But we can't really see the hand here. So I think the face looks great. It looks like Sabo. The facial likeness is done well. And for the hats, I really like the way they've done the texture. You can see the lines here to make it more realistic. I like that. Usually it's just flat, so it's just perfectly smooth. But in this case, they really try to give it some sort of creases to make it look more realistic. For the clothes, not much shading as far as I can tell as well. But I think the pose is actually pretty decent, pretty cool. And when I look at this image, it does make me believe that they are going to make this special bases, because the flames here doesn't look like they are drawings. Looks like, looks like it's really some sort of material, especially this part where the flames are coming out. So, my god, maybe they are changing their bases for something more interesting. You never know. But just looking at this, it looks very cool. It looks like there's gonna be some sort of art on the base, as well as some parts which is coming out. I think that will be a great change. Other than that, I think Sabo, not really that much to talk about. Alright. Price D, we have Trafalgar Law, or Trafalgar the Water Law. His height is 15 cm. So over here, he's also using his Devil Fruit powers, I suppose. No sword. I don't see any sword around here. And you have this effects, whatever it is, him using his powers, and he's essentially just kind of bending downwards, facing the front, and his face also looks much more accurate compared to Luffy, to the artwork here. Flow of his coat towards the back, his tattoos, we are not getting a good view of that from here. And even the base, yeah, I think over here it looks like a legit base now. Okay, with all the steam. So it's very interesting. The hair looks great actually. The details looks very clean, and the flow of it is very natural. Alright, so that's all I'm gonna say, because we only have one angle to look at the figures for now. This is, I'm not sure if this is special price or last price, I can't read the words here, but this is essentially Gear 4 Luffy Boundman. Height is 15 cm, and you can see this is the Whole Cake Island outfit. So just by looking at the face, I do think that it is also not the best. I think that the forehead is too wide. I believe so. So even just comparing here to the image, it looks better here than here. But for the rest of the details, I think it is decent. It is fine. We do have a lot of Boundman nowadays for you to do some sort of comparison. And of course, they're not going for the hyper-realistic style. We have seen scars where they showed a lot of details, a lot of lines in the scarred area, but this one is just pretty smooth. The muscles, and for the steam effect, it also looks very simplistic. I believe that even some of the later versions of the King of Artists, actually they did a better job when it comes to the steam. Here just looks like a singular color, very simple flow of the steam effect. Alright, so this is a short video. This is all I have to share for this 5 figures from this Ichiban Kuji series. Let me know what you guys think in the comments section below as usual. For me, I believe, the price, or rather the main price that you should be gunning for, is Blackbeard, if you want a Blackbeard figure. The rest of the characters like Luffy, Sabo, Law, even Gear 4 Boundman, we have gotten a lot of them, a lot of versions, and I don't think that any one of them is actually particularly impressive and interesting, so to me it's an easy skip. Alright, so if you're new here, you like my videos, don't forget to subscribe and also hit the bell notification button so you don't miss out on news videos like this. Thank you guys so much for spending your time with me. I'll see you very soon. Goodbye.